Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Teju. So, the today topic is finding the structure of document. Finding the structure of the documents. Okay. So, this is the part 2 in first unit. Part 2 in first unit. Okay, so in this finding the structure of documents, we need to study the introduction part and the methods and complexity of the approaches and performance of the approaches. Okay, so let me enter into the topic. First one, finding the structure of the documents, introduction. Okay, so here, so this one, finding the structure of the document. So actually, how the document will be available? So the document contains some of the information like what we can say, uh, data, information, paragraphs, sentences, all these things, right? So if you want to analyze the structure of a document, how it will be, how the grammatical, how the information grammatically it is correct or not, and sentence syntactically it is correct or not, and the sentences phrased correct or not, all these things we can done by analyzing the structure of the document only. So here we will see that extracting the structure of the document helps the natural language processing tasks like parsing and machine translation and so on. Okay, so here one point you need to understand. So for finding the structure of the document, we need to extract the structure of the document first of all. So extraction in the sense, so we need to retrieve the information before what I said, like the information is syntactically, semantically, and grammatically correct or not, the content which is available in the documents. So if you analyze all these things, then you can easily extract the information, right? So these extracting the information structure of your document will help the natural language processing tasks like parsing the information, words, sentences, and machine translation, like one language to another language or one data to another data, like that. So this and all will helpful for the NLP, helpful for the NLP machine or NLP system to complete this natural language processing tasks. Okay, so now how we will extract the information, extract the structure of the document. So here, see this one, how? By parsing the input text or speech into the blocks. That means the information, the content which is available in the document, so you have to divide, you have to divide. So like chunkings in the sense small parts like that, blocks. So chunking the input text into the blocks. So like this, dividing the input text into small blocks is called as a segmentation procedure. So for performing the segmentation procedure, we will do different approaches. So we will do different approaches for different languages, because the natural languages means we are having so many natural languages, right? Like suppose in South India, if you consider as an example, in the South India we are having like four natural languages and four states, right? So if you take Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, the people will speak the language, natural language, regional language is Telugu language. So same like that, if you go for that Tamil Nadu, they will speak Tamil language, Karnataka Kannada language. So then Malayalam, that is Kerala Malayalam language. So these are all the natural languages, right? So for all these different languages, dividing the text or speech into the blocks, we need a different approaches. Of course we need a different approaches, right? So here we will see a small example. If you consider Chinese documents, so finding the structure of the Chinese documents, we need to aware of how many alphabets is available in the Chinese documents, and also the sentences and phrases we can fix in the document, that also we need to know. right? So here the important point is they will not use white spaces to separate the sentences or to separate the information or to separate the boundaries. So that's why how we will analyze that the structure of the document, how we will find what is the structure of the document. So here we need to segment the data character by character. So after character by character segmentation, we need to form the sequences into words. So without spaces. So these kind of languages we can call it as a morphologically uh, we can say that less languages, morphologically less languages. That means which language doesn't have a more alphabets, and they will use a single word for multiple meanings. That kind of languages we can call it as a morphologically less languages. Now coming for morphologically rich languages. So morphologically rich languages means whatever the sentence you are framing, and whatever the paragraph you are framing, and whatever the what it is called word you are using, everything has a meaning, and everything can be structured perfectly. Okay, so here the language morphologically rich languages have a more alphabets, and the words in the morphologically rich languages are having a meaning, more morphemes. So see here I wrote the languages have more morphemes. I think you know what is nothing but a morpheme, right? So morpheme is nothing but a small individual unit in the sentence which is having a specific meaning, right? So listen again carefully. Morpheme is nothing but a small individual unit which is having a specific meaning. Okay, so here the morphologically rich languages, first we need to see that pre-processing step. Then in the pre-processing step we will determine the tokens and all everything. After analyzing the words and all, and after finding the semantically syntactically meaningful, then we will apply the algorithms. So here in order to chunk, that means in order to divide the text or segmentation, we will use, right? So in order to divide the given text, we will use the segmentation procedure. So for finding the structure of document in morphologically rich languages, they used these two steps. First one is pre-processing step, and the second one is applying the algorithms. Okay, so then we'll go for the segmentation procedure. So here the segmentation means dividing the given input text into some blocks, or we can call it as a some chunks. So here this segmentation I'll explain in the next video. Thank you so much.